Hey crew, we're talking suspension trainer bicep curls. The reason I really want to emphasize this is a lot of times when people do a bicep curl on this, they end up feeling the front of their shoulder, their back starts to hurt, and I want to make sure you're doing these well so you can get an effective arm day. So the first thing I want you to think about is where you're going to set up. So a bicep curl, because we're just using a smaller portion of our body, our bicep versus a row, let's say, we need to actually make it easier than we think. If it's too hard, our elbows are gonna have a tendency to drop as if we're doing a row. We're gonna have more of a tendency to arch. So let's start it too easy. The way we do that is we just make our straps a little bit longer, and then we can back up a little bit further. Now, as you get better, you can shorten up these straps, get a little bit closer to the anchor so that you can have an appropriate intensity. So again, I really encourage you to make it too easy to start. What we're trying to do is I'm going to fall all the way straight. The tendency is to arch, and I want to stay nice and neutral. If you haven't seen the video about the row, go check that out. A lot of the similar things that I talked about there are going to happen here. Now on the bicep curl, a lot of people have a tendency to try to lift their arm as they do this curl, and that's why they're going to start feeling their shoulder. That's one reason. It's because they're basically initiating a front raise in order to start this exercise. What I want you to think about is simply trying to take the lower part of your arm and fold it against the upper part of your arm. Fold it in. So your elbow will drop slightly because I'm just trying to, again, shorten this distance from my lower arm to my upper arm and fold it. That's how we're gonna get the bicep to work. Lifting our shoulder up or lifting our elbow up, that's gonna activate the shoulder, like I said, and it's also gonna cause us to start doing some weird things with our neck and our back. So here I am. I'm making it somewhat easy for myself. I'm gonna fold my arms up. I'm gonna let my whole body come up, come down all at the same time, looking up at the anchor the whole time. As I get tired, again, the tendency is for those arms to try to do something you don't want. So again, make it too easy for yourself. And again, this is the suspension trainer bicep curl. I want you to feel it in the arm so you guys can get an effective arm day. So make sure you guys are subscribed to my channel. That way you don't miss the next exercise that I teach you so you can have good form and you guys can have an effective suspension trainer day. I'll see you guys next time.